And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to my stream. I'm Pierre, your host. I hope you're all doing well. It is, after all, Friday. That's always has to be a good day. So let's not waste any time because this is going to be a very short stream. All I have to do today is put a second coat on my background. So it's going to be over like within 10 minutes or so. But anyways, let's do what we always do. Let's go over to the computer and let's check out what we did yesterday. So what did we do? Well, actually, it's pretty simple. We delimited the border that we will paint eventually, and then we put the first coat of this cobalt blue with just a little peanut of purple in it. And obviously we are going to have to put a second coat today because I can see all the brush strokes when I'm standing in front of our painting. So I am going to do what I did yesterday, get some paint together to put down on the background. And I think I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to add just a little bit of white to bring this cobalt blue and make it a little bit lighter. I am going to put that little tad of white paint, as I mentioned. And then I'm going to add also just a little tad of purple as well. So when I say I'm using a little bit of paint, I am not exaggerating. I am using, as you can see, just a tiny little peanut of paint. And we're just going to blend all this together. We're going to be adding a lot more details to this on Monday when it's dry. There, that looks pretty good. Let me get camera number 1 set up for our painting. Like usual, I'm going to start on this upper left-hand corner, work my way down to the bottom right-hand side. Just because I am right-handed and I don't want to put my hand in the paint as I do so often, no matter what I do. But anyways, it's a precaution. And yes, the color is slightly lighter. And most colors have a tendency to darken as they dry. So I always have to kind of keep that in mind when I'm trying to make subtle changes to a color. Again, there's no need for me to get too close to the drawing itself, especially with that first coat there, because on Monday we will be adding a lot of nuances to the background. I'm going to have to switch paintbrushes here. Okay, I'm going to turn around and look at the computer because I am also the cameraman and the engineer of this whole thing. So sometimes I have to double check and make sure I have the right cameras on, that I don't forget, which happens quite a bit when I'm concentrated on the painting itself. Sometimes I forget completely to turn on the microphone. That has happened also. There we go. Well, I did say this would be a short stream, and I wasn't lying. Just checking my watch here, about 20 minutes. This has to be one of the shortest streams I ever done, because usually my paintings are a lot wider. So even when I do a second coat, it does take me a little longer than today. But since it's Friday, who's complaining, right? Okay, so I am going to thank you, first of all, for joining me. I hope you'll join me on Monday as we continue working on this baby. And I'm going to wish you all a wonderful weekend. I'm going to leave you like I always do with my schedule and by saying, ciao, mes amis.